Hey everyone, welcome back to the vlog. Oh, has spring come already? It's been raining a lot the past couple of days, but the temperature we've now hit like double digits. It's not double digits right now, but it did yesterday. Positive double digits, that is, not negative double digits. I think, yeah, the weather's getting better, the days are getting longer, and I could just feel the lockdown just around the corner. If you've been asking me about the sales process and, more specifically, why I didn't obtain an out-of-water survey prior to purchase. Um, Under normal circumstances, the due process is, you go and see a boat, you pay a deposit, you get out of the water, you have it surveyed, and then depending on the results of the survey, would help you negotiate the final sales price. But the issue is with my boat, for a start, it hasn't been sitting in a marina. If it had been sitting in a marina and it was a really old boat, definitely get it out of the water. One of the things that can occur when your boat's sitting around in a marina is a thing called pitting, and it basically erodes the surface of the steel. So you can just think of all these boats lined up in a marina. So they're all charged, they've all got electricity hookup, so essentially you've got all these electrodes sitting in the water. So it creates reaction. So the electricity with the water and the steel creates reaction and forms these little pits on the surface of your hull. Now, depending on the thickness of that hull, how long it's been sitting there, how old it is, all that kind of stuff, it can gradually erode. This is why they put sacrificial anodes on hulls, so they wear away the sacrificial anodes first and not eat away at your hull. But I didn't find my boat in a marina. I found it here on the canal, so it's been cruising a lot. It has sat in a marina, and I'm aware that it has some pitting from that time in the marina. But what's different about the sale process for me is that I found the boat on the canal. I've spent the past couple of months speaking to the owners, learning about every aspect of the boat. I've seen photos of the hull, I've seen video of the hull, that sort of thing. I've learned all about the systems, all about the history of the boat. I love the fact that it's, I often joke, it's made with Sheffield steel. It's the best of British steel. I love saying that. Sheffield steel. But it's true. And it was built in the early 90s as well. So, it's a very young boat. Which, for the money that I paid for the boat, is extraordinary, really. So the amount I paid for it was about £18,000. So that's what I paid for it. And for that reason, that's why I made the offer first without getting the survey, because for that bargain price, you're not really going to be able to negotiate much off the price. In addition to that, all the systems on the boat work and are safe. It's just passed its boat safety certificate, so I don't need to have a survey on the systems because I know the systems all work and they're safe. Right, what else? So the survey. So normally, if we're sitting in a marina and I'd only seen the boat for the first time, like, judging a book by its cover sort of thing, see it for the first time, didn't know anything about the history of the boat other than what's in the sales brochure, then yes, I'd have it out of the water. But for me, the survey is just a formality now. It's just to tell me the state of the hull, so I know what to do, with the hull over the next however many years I've got the boat. Because remember, it's a project, so whatever work needs doing, I'll do it. That includes fixing pitting, that includes engine work, that includes the interior, the whole lot. If I have to put it on dry standing for a month next year, so be it. I'm thinking I might wait actually until it needs blacking next year, so I thought I might wait a year, cruise it for a year, pull it out of the water, do the blacking, put new anodes on it, and everything else I need to do, get the survey done, all that sort of stuff. Interestingly enough, and surprisingly, when I logged on to, so I'm going to go with College & Partners. They're a specialist narrowboat insurer. To my surprise, they didn't ask me for survey results prior to getting an insurance quote. If your boat is under 35 years old, you do not need a survey to obtain insurance with them. So that's bonus. That means I can actually insure the boat, get my license, cruise it away, and then worry about the survey later. You know, so yeah, so that's why I haven't got a survey. I know probably more about this boat than most people would do if they went to a marina and just saw it on the sales brochure. You know what I mean? And I've got lovely tenants, and they've shown me all the ins and outs, everything they've done to the hull, everything they've done to the interior, all sorts of stuff, you know. It's been great. It's a very, very unusual sales process, I have to say, but to me, it's probably the best. So for those of you who are actually looking for a narrowboat to buy, my suggestion is you go down to the canal and you start speaking with liveaboards, because I've seen about maybe 3-4 boats on this canal alone that are all for sale. They're not in a marina, they're not advertised, and you know, quite often you can get them at a bargain price. So, you know, I'd say go down to your local canal and start speaking to people if you want to get a narrowboat for a bargain. So anyway, I hope that's helped explain everything for you. As I said, just now waiting for the lockdown to lift, and I can start cruising it. Can't wait. Today they're actually going to go and get water. We're doing an essential travel today, so to get water. Oh God, it's such an effort. We're going to cruise up here, turn around, cruise up there, go up the lock, cruise on into the water point, and then they can come back down here again. So they're going to turn around, come back down the lock, down here again, all to get water. But with a 300-gallon tank, they'll be able to sit there for the next 6 weeks. So that's one of the endearing features that I have on that boat, is a very large water tank. So that's awesome. Anyway, hope I've explained everything for you, and any questions, see you up below.